in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this ain't the show for you. I'm telling you that right now. Now, I'm going to show you a plethora of different women from different ethnic groups who is complaining about the fact that they have college loan debt, school loan debts, and they in their 20s, middle age, and they still paying this shit off. So this is going to be interesting, because a lot of you women, modern women, like to say that education is the key to get away from a man. So let's go ahead and see what they're talking about right quick. 1 second as I put it up on the screen. And I'm going to also provide facts, data, and statistics with this here.
Fun fact, I went to college and I got a bachelor's in marketing, but does that matter? No, I'm not working in my field, so what the hell does it matter that I have a degree in marketing?
I just checked my student loans because I needed to get the information to someone, and what the fuck? I started with $80,000. I have been paying for 10 years. Last year, I paid $6,000 lump sum because that's really the only way to get it low. That took it down to $76,000 after I'd been paying for 9 years. The grand total is I have paid $120,000 and I still owe $76,000. How the fuck is this possible?
It's possible because you're paying all that interest and stuff on top of the principal. That's the reason why you having a hell of a time. It's not what you thought it was. A lot of you women, I'm gonna put up in a minute, a lot of you women are getting the wrong type of degrees that don't pay you nothing when you come out of college. And a lot of you women who come out of college are now working in the professions that you went to college for. Some of you can have degrees in this and then get a job that has nothing to do with the degree you went to school for, but then you still have to pay the government back for them loans for the degree that you're not using.
What? I think I might be late to the game learning about this. Student loans are really messed up. 120,000. What are you supposed to do?
Stop crying, bitch.
Tell me how I'm supposed to get a job when every single job that I apply to is like, oh, you need at least 3 to 5 years of experience in this field or one related to it. I just graduated. I don't have experience. How am I supposed to get experience if you won't accept me for not having experience?
No!
Wow.
Being a mother is in your plan of life, and being a mother is in your plan of life, and you have yet to go to college or graduate high school. You need to think about how being a mother fits into your long-term plan.
Right.
What's a career path you can leave for at least 3 years to be with your children? Your brain changes and your priorities change when you have kids. I honestly think one of the best things we can do for society is let mothers be with their babies. Daycare, not best for babies. When I was growing up, it was a very clear path. You go to college, you get a job, you get married, you have a baby, and you go back to work. But modern millennial women, mothers, are miserable. We can't do it all. No one's coming to save us. Gen Z needs to be thinking about this.
Today's modern day woman is miserable because of the financial debt. Now they want to be women and mothers to their children, but they can't do it because they have to consistently go to work and try to pay off that debt that they owe, and they don't have no man there. Like she said, no one is coming to save you, ladies. You be thinking that someone's going to come save you, and you think that your education is going to save you. A lot of you get these high earning jobs from your higher education and then end up being miserable without a man.
Spoiler alert, absolutely no money was spent today because I started the day off checking my student loan balance right after about 30 minutes of doom scrolling, and I do have over $100,000 of student loans, so safe to say I had a little bit of a mentee bee this morning. Am I embarrassed to be crying on the internet? Probably, but honestly I post this because I wanted everyone to know that post-grad era comparison is so real. Social media makes it incredibly easy to compare yourself to Becky and Brad, who are on their 3rd trip to Europe this summer. But the truth is, you don't actually know anybody's financial situation. Becky and Brad could be in mad credit card debt. Maybe they saved up for years for this trip and they're finally treating themselves. Point is, once you graduate college, everybody's on a completely different path with completely different goals and timelines. While it's human nature to compare ourselves to others, remember that social media is simply a highlight.
Now, let me go ahead and give y'all some statistics right quick to break this up a little bit, because I want to show you the truth. All right. A lot of y'all want the lies, but I'm gonna bring you the truth. Let me put it on your screen right quick. 1 second. Now, look at this. What percentage of people regret going to college? Research from the Strata Education and Gallup finds 51% of Americans regret higher education decisions. If they had to do it all over again, the majority of Americans, which is 51%, who pursued a post-secondary education would change their degree type, institution, or major. I'm going to show you why and get to the other part why they are feeling that way. Because a lot of you are choosing these type of majors right here. Okay? Keep this in mind. I'm going to play this again. What college degrees are lowest value, which means you don't make hardly any money? The lowest earning majors: communication, disorder sciences. Communication, disorder sciences, and services is one. Studio arts, drama and theater arts, social work, human services and community organizations, theology and religious vocations, early childhood education, counseling, and psychology. Okay? And it says here at the Washington Post, when they did this in 2022, nearly 2 in 5 American college graduates have major regrets. Now, I want you to understand something here. That psychology one sound like you'll make a lot of money in there, don't it? I'm gonna have a lady gonna tell you why, because she has a master's in it, and she can't get no money out of it. I'm gonna play it for you again. Hold on 1 second, I get to it.
2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree. And about 2 years ago, I really wanted to leave my job. I was stressed out, not really passionate about it. It wasn't what I went to school for, but I was making a decent amount of money. I mean, my salary was $90K plus bonus plus all the things. So I was well over $100,000 a year.
Ooh.
But I really wanted to move back to Pittsburgh, my hometown, to be closer to family. Now, the degrees that I have, I started looking at different things that I could do. Now I have a bachelor's in psychology and I have a master's in counseling. Now I never went and got licensed as a counselor, and it takes so many hours of supervision, yada yada. So I don't have my LPC, I don't have my license. So I was looking in fields, obviously, that I can do psych or do anything related to a counseling background. Jobs, I'm not even kidding you, were anywhere between $25,000 and $35,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's with a master's degree. How is anybody supposed to live on that? And if you do, I am so sorry. I know that the American economy sucks, and I'm privileged to have been able to find a job for 55, or else I wouldn't be here. And I got lucky with my living situation, because if I didn't have this place to rent, then I would still be in Connecticut and miserable and hating my life. Now, it's a different kind of stress, because the stress I have now is money related and not surgeon related and operating room related, but I feel mentally happier in this situation, even with the financial stress.
Bingo. I told him to show you a lady who having a hard time with a master's degree. Didn't I tell you that? Now, she was making good money, but it didn't last. She wasn't getting the kind of money she thought she was going to get. So I'm going to put it right back on the screen. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Right back on the screen for you to see. So you know I ain't making this up. Again, What college degrees are lowest value, lowest earning majors? Remember, she said psychology, and look where it is on my list at the very bottom. Counseling and psychology. So y'all be getting these degrees. If you want to move around, it's not going to follow you. The success is, the money ain't. You're going to be financially stressed out like that lady said. That's what she said. She was making good money, but she want to go someplace else. See, in her area, you got to keep that in mind too. Certain areas pay more. So a lot of times you're going to be stuck in the area that you are in. You're not going to really be as successful as you want to. You thought you were going to be nationwide. That's what she said. Well, anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. Easy.
You